It's your girl Bonnie Blue, and I am back for another Bad Girls. Yeah, So y'all, hope y'all are having a good week so far. And let's just get right into my notes about the first parter of the Bad Girls Club Chicago Reunion Part 1. Let's go, bitches. You know, I gotta do something like they be doing. Let's go right now. Bad Girls Club review about to go down right now. That's how they be though. And it's like, bitch, we've been watching you for like 45 minutes, and here y'all go with like the first 10 minutes of the fucking reunion, last 10 minutes of the show. Here we go, right now. Going off right now. Me and these bitches, we bag hoes, yeah. Bitches looking pretty. You know, like, what? We've been here this whole time. What's wrong with you? So Jada called Slim to get some manicures, okay? And surprisingly, a believable Slim is very excited to hear from Jada. They haven't talked since they was in the house, but Jada reached out for them to come together and mend fences, okay? And Slim feels like this is a second chance. She wants to put the things that happened in the house behind them, and she is here for Jada. She is glad that she called, and they are having a good time getting their fingers done, and they basically talk about who we're gonna get into it with at the reunion. Y'all know this same old shit since they started doing this behind the scenes stuff. And they just basically say Brit and Red. Automatically, we already know Brit and Red gonna want to do something to Jada, and we know that maybe Lo and Blue maybe, but they don't really think Blue gonna fight anybody. They really think Lo, you know, Red or somebody might want to fight Slim. But really, everybody consistently, if that's a word, like in a consensus, okay? The whole consensus, sorry, was that Slim needed to be slapped, okay? Because they felt like she was really coming off like a friend in the house. But then we'll turn around and be like, that bitch coochie stank. That bitch is ignorant. That bitch is dumbing herself down. I was glad that she wasn't at the club. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whole bunch of elementary shit, my dear. Like, that's what's really going on right now. So then Lo and Blue meet up for drinks, rubbing on each other titty balls. You know, the boys gotta go run and hug each other all furiously like they didn't talk to each other 5 minutes ago. But I'm gonna let it go, girl. I'm gonna go ahead and let it go, because you know I feel like y'all missed each other. Y'all friends. It's alright. So Blue is done with Diamond. That's what she said. I'm done with her. She was like, she doesn't know why Diamond is even coming to the reunion show. Her mom is also going to be there, so that's going to be very interesting to see how that conversation plays out, because I'm going to give y'all the low on what happened with Blue Mama in a minute. But y'all, let me tell y'all, I called it from the whole beginning. Old scary ass. They talk about Red, you know, she probably gonna be cool and being an actress and acting like she didn't know it was coming off like that, and she gonna win the Fat Girl Emmy Award. And I'm like, they so wrong for these little Fat Girl Emmys. They wrong for that shit. That was so wrong. But whatever, Bad Girls Club producers, editors, post-production team, whichever y'all like, okay? So everybody wanted to slap Slim, like I said. On the real, Lo feels like, I'm too cute for this shit. A bitch wearing a $1,000 dress. A bitch gonna be cute, okay? I am just trying to make these hoes feel bad, okay? I do not care to fight. No, my darling. Not in my $1,000 dress, bitch. I just came to stunt on these hoes. But Blue feels like anybody that say something stupid, anybody look at me sideways, I'm jumping off. I'm popping off rip, whatever you want to do. And I'm like, bitch, why you couldn't be so bad about it in the fucking house? Always want to be maneuvering and shit and playing it cool, but then you come on a fucking reunion and now you want to go pop Willie and shit like that. Man, sit your ass down. I ain't got no time for you with that. Yeah, I mean, I just really feel like basically this whole shit basically made me feel like you hoes didn't learn anything from the experience. Like, y'all didn't learn shit, and I knew that already. But coming to the reunion, I definitely feel like the only people that learned something was the people that we all knew was gonna learn something so far. From the girls that stayed in the house, to me, the only people that learned something at the end of the goddamn day was Slim and Jada. That's the only ones so far. I don't feel like Asia learned anything because she's still on fucking stage looking stupid, and we gonna get to that. Lo and Blue haven't learned anything because they still mad at Jada, and I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. Maybe they'll show us in some clips they play, but I'm not exactly sure why we're so upset at Jada. And Tanisha had to give Jada her props for being, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm gonna get to that, I don't want to skip it, but I'm just saying, y'all, like, I'm glad she gave her props when she got on stage, because that needed to be said, that was the consensus of the most of the people on Twitter, that y'all hoes was on some other shit. So later on, I see Blue and Jada arguing backstage, and I'm like, so what's up with that shit? Like, why y'all arguing backstage? They still got cameras. That's stupid. Then Red and Britt meet up at the gym, and I'm like, oh, that's funny. Bad Girls Club producers and pre-production writers and, you know, producer staff, y'all cool. Anyway, I'm just saying, like, they just do some down bad shit, if you ask me, like some real punkish type shit. And I don't give a fuck whether you don't like the fucking the way I said the shit. That's how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Glam Squad, shade all day, under the trees. That's how I feel. Red and Britt meet at the gym, like I said. And Red keeps referring to herself as the actress. The actress is here, bitch. We in this bitch acting and shit, winning awards. Fucking Grammy Award winning bitch walking through the club like, yeah. And I'm like, bitch, you so stupid, but I'm gonna fuck with it for a second. So she and Britt both say that they want to whip Jada's ass. Of course, just like Jada and Slim, you know, presumed. Of course, you hoes are so just right on the money. You know what I'm saying? So predictable of you. Whatever. So of course, they want to slap Slim, and then they continue to talk shit about Jada and how Britt feels like she should have beat Jada's ass from the beginning. She should have never fought Delilah. And I'm like, well, yeah, duh, bitch, if that's how you really feel about it. But I don't know why you don't like Jada. I'm still waiting for that. The only person that didn't like Jada from the beginning, or really didn't like Jada and how the shit worked out, I don't even know who. All I know is Red was mad because she couldn't fuck. That was it. That's all I knew. That's all I knew. Okay, I don't know why all the other girls don't like her. I'm very confused about this. I hope somebody shed light on it, because if one more person says she fake, I'm gonna need for them to get punched in the fucking mouth, because you have no evidence. What? When was she fake? Anyway, oh my god, oh my god, y'all, the Pretty Little Liars are on. Y'all know that's my show. Y'all didn't know I watched that? No, I'm not reviewing it. I just like to enjoy it. It's too much. Ain't nobody got time for all the twists and turns and plot, you know, twists and all the little cute outfits that Aria be wearing. Ain't nobody got time for all that. Okay, anyway, so Asia meets with Jada and Slim. And Slim feels bad about what happened with Jada and how she treated Jada. So she says she's down for Jada. If some shit pop off, she fighting for Jada. And then Asia is like, I'm not worrying about Diamond. Who gives a fuck about Diamond? Whatever she gonna do, Diamond. You know, like that. And then they make fun of Red being obsessed with Jada. I want to get to bed with you, Jada. I just want to lay with you, bitch. Damn. I love that shit. It was hilarious. So then Blue and Lo meet with Raisha, and Blue and Raisha all over each other, of course. Like, we gotta see the crack of Blue's ass before it's all over, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course. Like, come on, bitch. Like, act normal for us, you know, for a chance. Have some cool. Then they started talking about Lo and Raisha and them being a package deal, and if you fight my cousin, it's, you know, I'm fighting you. And I'm like, so y'all gonna be jumping people. I'm so, like, come on now, bruh. I'm so tired of, you know, your ignorant ass cousin gonna have a problem with somebody on that stage and it might result in an altercation, and you gonna jump in even though you was only in a motherfucking house for a week. You ain't even see the therapist but one time. Bitch, shut up. That's how I feel. Blue feels like she's trying to go when it comes to Lo. And I'm like, bitch, you need to fight your own fucking battles, okay? Everybody on the stage can hold their own. Don't nobody need to be doing this jumper hoe shit. Y'all work on my nerves with that shit. I hope y'all get y'all ass beat. I know whatever happens is fucked up on, you know, whatever happens to Jada. I don't know what it is, but I know she said what happened to her was messed up. So I assume people was jumping on her. And if she leaves the reunion, I'm going to be so happy. Because if I have to watch her continuously get jumped on, I'm going to really have a fucking problem with that shit. Like, and I'm gonna really go in and I'm gonna really say some shit, and some people may be upset, and I'm gonna feel like I don't give a fuck, because that's how I felt. Anyways, you know what I'm saying? My dog outside barking, he feels the energy. I got upset just then. Anyway, so Blue Mama is there, okay? And Blue Mama talks with, you know, Laura, the therapist lady. She going around meeting with everybody, and she meets with the mom, and the mom sits down and tells her that she found out that her daughter, you know, was gay via email. Blue emailed her, and she waited up until the day before the show aired. Also, both daughters, because Mama has 2 daughters, and she's found out that both of her daughters are gay in a 3-month period. She says that she doesn't agree with it, but she's going to be supportive either way because she loves her daughters. And I'm like, I knew that was going to be the, you know, the situation. She going to eventually get used to it. They're going to be like, I like her, I don't like her. I like her, I don't like her. I don't like her. And I like that last one. You know what I'm saying? Like, eventually, you know, she'll get used to it because she got 2 gay daughters. So it's like you either get on a train, man, or, you know, you're going to have 2 less daughters. And I don't think she want that. Well, before that, Laura went and talked to Red's daddy. But it was more the same of him and Red continuing their relationship, continuing to talk, continuing to build on what they worked on in the house. And it felt good to get all of that off their chest. And, you know, just get it all out about, you know, what happened in the past and apologize for it. So that was pretty much all that they talked about. So now it's time for the reunion to start. Now it's time for the reunion to start. Time for the reunion to start. Like, you know, I'm sorry, I had to do it again. Anyway, because it's time for the reunion to start. Okay, so everybody is, you know, going on stage. And, you know, Lo walks out first in her little pretty ass sparkly long gown that I feel like is so uncalled for the occasion. Bitch, you should have had on some clothes to fight. Because you know you're probably going to fight somebody. I hope you don't. I hope you keep your composure. But at the end of the day, bitch, like, I don't know if you should have wore that dress. But it was very pretty. I'm gonna give it to you. Whatever. So she walks out first, she hugs Tanisha, and then Jada comes out second, jumps on Tanisha, and Tanisha grabs her ass and kind of does the old jigger squat with the bitch right quick. And we when she puts her upright, we see that Jada has on a lace see-through short ass dress. It's kind of like a crochet or a lace or some shit like that, and you can see right through it. I mean, there's no concealing, there is no, I don't even think there's any material to, you know, between the air and her ass. Okay, it might just be a net. I think it's just a net. Okay, and the bitch has on a thong, and it's just like, damn, Hatchet. That's what Lyric said. Damn, Hatchet. Right, though? I don't give a fuck. Jada look cute. Her little hair was pink. I think Jada look cute. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be ratchet and put your ass out, I think that's the type of body you should have to do the shit. So I'm not mad at Jada at all, bitch. You want a Bad Girls Club reunion. Do it. Make these hoes mad. And so this is when Tanisha gives her props and tells Jada that she was a real bad bitch, and she stuck it out and she held her own against that big ass bitch Red. And you know, like, she really just held her own, and she's a real bad girl. Lo sitting up there looking so fucking upset, and I'm like, bitch, I don't know what you thought, but that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? Because I hate the hateration when nobody ever did anything to you. I just don't understand. She act like this bitch actually did something to her besides be herself, and you just didn't agree with that. Fine, don't like somebody because they're not your cup of tea, but you ain't got to keep having a problem with somebody. Like, hush the fuck. Okay. They ask about Asia and Blue's relationship, and they say, you know, Blue comes out and says she gonna answer first, and Blue says that, oh, we cool. And I'm like, that's fucked up, because Asia been, you know, backstage talking about, we talk every day, that's my really close friend, I can talk to her about anything. And she basically said that shit on stage, and then Tanisha was like, well, why don't you go give her a little kiss? So she gets up there and walks across the stage and gives her a kiss, and you know, Blue is like, ooh, thank you and all of this. But it's obvious that Blue's trying to, like, you know, play down their relationship, but obviously they are very close if they're talking almost every day. I'm just saying, why you talking to a bitch almost every day if you don't feel some type of way about them? You full of shit, Blue. And that plays through. Like, you just talk, and I'm just mad about that. I'm just so disappointed that you so fucking see-through. Like, you know, ever since maybe the 3rd or 4th week of this shit, I didn't feel like, man, yeah, you coming off a little wrong, bitch, and you been coming off wrong, and you ain't even fixing the shit. Okay, on Twitter I like you, but on this show, bitch, I really feel like you one of the fakest people in the fucking house, like on some real shit. So they acknowledge that Diamond is in a crowd, because then they ask about Blue and Diamond's relationship, and Blue is like, oh, who? We don't go together, we through. We don't fuck around no more. We ain't going steady. No, that's not us. And, you know, Diamond was like, you know, down there, and they asked her about her, you know, experience with what happened, and she was like, it was hell. And Blue was like, no, I felt like it was heaven, baby. And I'm like, girl, shut your stupid ass up with that when you're trying to be cute, but no, okay? So then, like, you know, they asked Asia, like, how you feel about what happened between, you know, Diamond and Blue. And she just kind of was saying how, man, she put herself in that situation at the end of the day. Like, that's what she said. Diamond was talking about how, you know, if I had fucked with your dude, if, you know, I was your, if I was a side chick to your dude, that's how she started off the statement. And Asia was like, hold up, first of all, I was the one in the relationship, so she was my side bitch. And Blue was like, yeah, that's true, that's true, I was the side bitch because I wasn't in a relationship. And Diamond don't really understand this for some reason, but whatever. So then they asked, did they have sex in the house? Like, did they do it? And Blue says they didn't. But Jada was like, bitch, why you lying? You know y'all did. Y'all had sex in the house. Stop fucking lying. I don't know who you trying to fool, but y'all definitely had sex in the house. Don't play these games, okay? Like that. She was like, she told me about it. I know you went down on her at least twice, a couple of times. And I'm like, Blue, are you really gonna sit up here and try to convince the public, us, who was watching on television, that y'all didn't fuck? Really? What the shit was going on? Because you putting, you know, you putting people's hands in your panties and shit like that. So I assume you eating boxes real quick too. So yeah, brick wall to that. And Asia is like, she don't know why Diamond is here. She is irrelevant. And Blue is like, she's not, you know, irrelevant. She is relevant because I mess with her. She came to the house plenty times. And, you know, Blue said again, you know, it's a rap between me and Diamond. You know what I'm saying? So in that way, we just talking right now because of the show. And Diamond is like, oh yeah, you gonna play me off like that even though you was the one fucking around on me and now you have no words for me for real? And they asked Asia once again, and Asia was like, I'm like, why they keep going back and forth? Like, the bitch done already said she ain't worrying about the bitch. Why we gotta keep asking her? And Asia was like, look, I feel like she knew what the situation was. She put herself in that situation. So Diamond was like, what you mean I put myself in that situation? Bitch, I was with her before you was even thought about. And Asia was like, I mean, you could feel like that, but at the end of the day, you still got your girl took. And so Diamond got pissed and jumped on stage and was like, bitch, you ain't take nothing from me. And Asia was like, what, bitch? What? It's whatever. You know how she do with her shoulders, like, bitch, it's whatever. What you want to do? Like that. And nothing happened because Blue got up and everything. And then Tanisha came up in that bitch with the pizza. And I'm like, bitch, you and your fat jokes. Stop. Anyway, so then, you know, Diamond was like, she didn't take shit from me. I just want to be clear. It's not about you. I just want to let you know you didn't take shit from me like that. And I'm like, okay, bitch, we get it. You in your little black jumpsuit. You better hold on to them clippings, bitch, because it look like they fly out. I'm just saying. We know that that's mostly your girl real hair. I'm just saying. It didn't look like it was Asia's hair, but I can't tell. Okay, that looked like it was your girl hair, Diamond hair. But, you know, Asia was like, you know, whatever, girl. So she walks off the stage. But then Asia was like, yeah, let her get her TV time. I don't know why she said that. Diamond turned around so quick, and that's when the episode went off. And I'm like, it's gonna go off next episode. But anyway, y'all, that was basically everything that happened. I can't wait to see all the fights and everything and relay it to y'all in a review. So please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to get your Beamly app. Don't forget to care, bear, share, people. Share. I love you, and sharing is caring. So please don't forget to do other things. I just said I love you, and I'll see you in the next video.